Hello learners, in this tutorial I am going to explain you how to analyze data in the data warehouse in the Microsoft Fabric environment. First of all, I will explain you how to create the workspace in the Fabric environment. Then I will show you how to create the data warehouse in the Fabric. Then creating some tables and insert some data using some text files. Then I will show you how to define the data models and how to query data in the warehouse tables and create a views, and using that model we will see how to create the simple report using Power BI. So that is the tutorial for today. So first of all, you can see my Fabric homepage. So I will go to the data warehousing section, click on that. Then first of all I will create the workspace. So for now actually I have a couple of workspace. For the demonstration purpose I will create the workspace called DW demo. This is my workspace. The name is available, so I will click on the apply button. Then it takes few seconds to create. Yeah, inside that we can create a lot of components in the Fabric environment. So as I explained earlier, first I will create the data warehouse. You can see this warehouse component here. By click on that, you can say demo DW. Let's say DW demo. This is my data warehouse. So I will click on that. Then you can see this is the view of the data warehouse in the Fabric environment. It takes few seconds to create that infrastructure in the Fabric environment. Now it has configured. Now I will show you how to create some dimensions and the fact tables, and I will insert few data using text file. So first of all, I will create the dim product table. For that, I have taken that data and the SQL scripts from my different notepad. So in the video descriptions, I will share that information. Then when you are try out that this tutorial, you can use those things. So in order to create that dim product table, you can click on the new SQL query. I will click on the new SQL query. Then you can see it will open. Then I will paste that code from here. Then I will click on the run button. Then it takes few seconds to execute, and automatically it will create the table under DBO schema. If I expand this one, you can see DBO under tables. You can see now I'm going to insert few records for this dim product table. So I will copy that line from my notepad, and again I will create a new query for that. Then I will paste that information here. Just in this SQL query, simply I have added simple 3 records for the dim product. Then I will run on that script. Then it takes a few seconds to load that data into the dim product table. Yeah, now I think it has successfully executed. So if I click on this table and select top 100 records, you can see there should be 3 records in the dim product table. Yeah, you can see the sample records are as below. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create dim customer, dim date, dim product. Already I have created the dim product, and I'm going to create the fact sales order table. So all 3 tables actually I have created in the separate text file. So that information, as I said earlier, I will share in the description section. So simply I will copy that information from my notepad, and again I create a new SQL query and paste that details. You can see there are a lot of records here. You can see dim product. Likewise, you can see a lot of information there. So when I am executing this one, automatically it will create the dim date, dim product, fact sales order, all the tables it will create there. Right, still it is executing. Yeah, successfully it has created. So if I refresh, automatically it has refreshed. You can see dim customer, dim date, dim product, and fact sales order table has created with the data. So if you click on this fact table, you can see data like this: sales order key, sales order date key. Likewise, we have all the details here: product key, customer key, quantity, and the sales total. So quantity and the sales total is the measures of these dimensions. Other columns are the reference columns for the dimensions table. So successfully now we have created the facts and the dimensions tables, and we have inserted data. Yeah, so next step is creating the model in the Fabric environment on top of that data warehouse in the Fabric environment. So in order to do that, what you have to do is, you can see in the left bottom corner there's a section called model. So you can click on this model, then it will display all the tables, I mean the dimensions and the fact tables. In addition to that, there are some system tables also. Actually, in this example, I'm using only these dimensions and the fact tables. So you can see dim customer table is there, and dim date, dim product, and I believe our fact table is, yeah, in the right hand side. So I will drag and drop this one from to uh, left corner, so you can see my model like this. Now what I'm going to do is, I am creating the relationship between fact tables and the dimensions. You can see there's a dim customer, and in the fact table I have the customer key. So I simply drag and drop this my customer key into the customer key of the dim customer table. So automatically it will identify the cardinality. It is many to one. So I think no need to change anything. We can keep as it is, and I click on the save button to create that relationship. Yeah, it will give some error. Again, I try to do the same thing. I think cardinality should be one to many. No, it should be many to one. The fact table, there should be multiple records. In the dim customer, we have the single record. So I will click on the save button. Yeah, automatically it has created. I think earlier I did the same thing, but maybe system there was some system issue. Anyway, now it's working fine. Then what I can do is I can drag and drop that my sales order key into the date key. So I drag and drop my sales order key into the date key of the dim date. Again, automatically it has identified the relationship. So I will click on the save button. Yeah, it has created that link. Then there's a product key in the fact sales order. I drag and drop this product key into the product key column of the dim product table. Automatically it has identified the relationship with the cardinality. So I will click on the save button. Yeah, it has created the model in the data warehouse. So now you can see all the data is available. All the model has successfully created in the model section. So one thing I have to highlight here, you can see there's a visibility button. So if you click on this menu, you can see you can hide that columns from the report view. Then automatically it will not display in the report layer when you are developing the dashboard or a report. So that feature is there in the Fabric environment. For the development purpose, we can use some keys, but it will not reflect in the presentation layer when we are developing Power BI reports. Yeah. So I think all the configuration has completed for the data model. Now I will show you how to query some data using using SQL queries. For that, again, I have some sample queries for me. So I will copy those data from my notepad, and I will open another SQL query by click on that. Then I select the new query. then automatically it will create. Then again I paste my query here. Basically what I am doing is I have taken the year, month and month name, and I am getting the total sales as a sales revenue. I'm taking that information from the fact, because the sales total is available in the fact table, and other columns I am taking from the dim date, and I will add the some aggregation functions. Because of that I have used the group by. Then at the end I have order based on the calendar year and the year of month. So simply I will execute that command. Yeah, you can see calendar year, month of year, month name, and the sales revenue. Likewise, you can generate your queries. So in addition to that, if you want to if you want to include some additional informations like customer, country, region, and those informations you can include into that query. So in order to do that, again I have to create another SQL query. Then I will copy my command from my notebook and I paste there. So basically what I'm going to do is here, earlier actually we have taken data from the year and month. Based on the year and month we have taken the sales total, but based on the country region we are categorized, we are project our data. So in order to do that we have to join the dim customer. So for that we are joining dim customer table through the customer key between the facts and the dimension. So simply I will execute that command. Yeah, you can see the sales regions also there. So each calendar year, each month, we can get the sales region. For example, for 2021, the January, for Canada, United Kingdom and United States, this is the amount. So February, this is the amount, and March likewise. For each month, we have three regions. So for each three regions, it will give the values. So all over the period we can get that data until 2022 December. So that is about the querying our data warehouse data using SQL query. Now I will show you how to create a view in the data warehouse in our Fabric environment. Again, I have created all the commands and SQL scripts in my logic. So in my notepad, so I will copy that information from that, and again I will create a new query here and paste that information. So you can see earlier we executed the SQL query. So using that select query, I am creating the new view in my data warehouse. So to run my query, you can click on the run button. Then in the view sections, you can see that view. You can see wheel sales by region view has created. So if you want to get the top 100 records, you can get that information. Likewise, no need to execute that join the complex query. Simply you can execute that view to get that data. So likewise, you can create your views and you can give the permissions. I think in the next videos tutorials I will show you how to secure our data warehouse. So when you are watching that video, you will know how to secure that data warehouse objects. Anyway, in this tutorial I am just creating the view, and through that you can generate your data as per your report or dashboard requirement. So that is about the view creations of the Fabric data warehouse. Then I will show you how to create the simple reports. Okay, so for that what we have to do is you have to create the new visual query. So you can click on this menu to create new visual query. So I will click on that. Then automatically it will build our query. So then what we have to do is we have to drag and drop our required tables for our visual query. Basically, I am using my fact table from my DBO objects. So this is the fact table. So I will drag and drop this fact table into the visual query area. Yeah, it is like this. Again, I'm going to drag and drop my dim product table like this. Then there's a plus sign in the fact table, so I'm going to create a relationship between that fact sales order and the dim product table. So in order to create that one, I will click on this plus sign, and you can see there's I'm going to combine those two tables, so I will use merge queries for that. So in order to do that, I merge fact sales order, and here you can see I'm using dim product. I think this is the product key here, and the dim product table, and I'm using that the join is it is the left outer join, and you can see the selection matches all the records, it will match. Then I will click on the OK button. Yeah. Now you can see all the record matches. So based on that, we can create our visualizations. So in order to create the visualizations, you can go to the model section here. Then there's a menu called new report. So by click on that new report, you can create the new report. So in order to create that report, you have to select the required tables. So simply I will add required columns. So for this I am using only dim customer, dim date, dim product, and the fact sales order, and I will click on the confirm button. So in this case, if there is any issues with the joining conditions, and if we haven't matched, if we haven't select the required columns with the data, then it will give an errors for us. So then again we have to fix our model. But in this case, actually we have create that relationship in a correct way, so there's no any error. So simply we can create that visualizations in our data warehouse environment. So in order to create our data warehouse, I'm just drag and drop the clustered bar chart. So in the y-axis, I am adding let's say category from the dim product table. So then it will display all the categories in the y-axis. Then if I expand my fact sales order, I will take sales total measure for the y-axis. See, then it will show the sales total by category, sum of sales total by category. So likewise, you can create your Power BI reports or dashboards by using data warehouse data in the Fabric environment. Then you can save this report. So already I have created the new workspace for this. Then I will select that one, select that DW demo workspace, and I will save as the sales report and save on that. So if I again go to the report saved successfully, then I will go to the workspace again. You can see the data warehouse I created and this report. So I think this is the today tutorial. So I have explained how to create the data warehouse and how to create the facts and dimensions tables and creating a model, and how to create the tables and the views, and by using that tables I show you how to create the model and the simple Power BI report. So that is about the tutorial. So if you have any questions, you can comment on the comment sections, and all the materials I have taken from the Microsoft site. So I will add those materials, I mean that sample table creation script and sample queries in my description sections. So thank you for watching my video.